gamers? We are back with Philip. You'll have to excuse my voice if it sounds off. I just woke up, so I was looking forward to doing this, but I need to get it done. We need to get through the day. I got things to do, and I'm very happy to be here. But if my voice sounds off right now, that's simply because I just woke up. Anyways, Philip, last we saw was Ana on King's Row, if memory serves correctly. And the biggest complaint, or the biggest thing I wanted them to work on, was ability usage, specifically nade. I felt like nade did not have super high impact. We weren't using it at times when our team could capitalize on it. I thought like the positioning of the nades was relatively fine, and the intention behind them was pretty good, but they were just at like really bad times because just nothing could happen. So that's what I think I had to say about King's Row. Now, Philip reached out to me and messaged me on Discord to give me a brief overview of this game, which I'm totally fine with, guys. If you submit a VOD that you want coaching for, and before I get around to it, you give me like a brief overview of a DM of what's going on and what you tried to work on or what you struggled with or whatever related to that VOD, yeah, go right ahead, shoot that over. I'll read that just like I'm about to do now so that we can get an overview of this game before we look at it. So Philip says, I think my positioning was okay-ish. There were times it could have and should have been better, and I got punished for it. I have noticed that bad positioning gets more punishment the higher the elo. That is very true. That is the biggest mistake you will ever see, probably for as long as you continue to climb, even if you were to go all the way to Champ 1. I think that's the biggest mistake. It's also the hardest to fix because it takes lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of experience. Lots of experience. So you are correct. You are correct when you say that you will get more punished the higher you go. I think my cooldown usage was better, but I do still have some bad habits. Okay, that's fine. And then I think those are the main things, but you might think it's something else. For example, I did not mean to wake the echo at the last point. It was misinput. Don't slaughter me too much for it. Okay, I'll be sure to absolutely obliterate you. You will not exist after I am done. Okay, so let's get into it. Obviously this is Rialto. This is Diamond 1. Almost the Masters, almost to that threshold. I'm sure we will get there, but let's take a look, see how we do. We are playing with a Rhine. I love playing with a Rhine when I play Ana. It's so fun. And besides that, Emre, Mercy, Echo. Not too shabby of a comp, especially for Rialto. So let's see how this goes. I think you are Function Key 9. Love it. Great so far. No complaints so far. Nice balance, healing balance. I like the nade on your tank because I think that was necessary. Don't like how your tank is breaking LOS. I would say this is fine. Don't go further than this. In fact, once you cross this threshold, back up into the room behind you. It's just your tank broke LOS there, and the only way to see him is put yourself at a lot of risk, right? So just don't keep walking forward here. At least he's coming back, but if he was to keep going, that's, oh well, my tank is dead. Yeah, the only thing that I would have liked to see positionally here, this would be a mistake. At the higher elo you go, you walk forward. Don't do that. That is time that you need to be right here. You just need to be right here, do the exact same thing. Throw that nade, shoot him, whatever. But you see this little bit of extra time we're now caught out in the open, you would be punished for that a lot more the higher you go. We can't have that little bit of time there just being in the open. We would need to be in this cover. Otherwise, fine. So far, so fine. It's fine. Your tank went too aggressive. Not much you can do. Broke LOS from you. And there's not really a different position you could be at to have rotated to. Like, first point for Ana here is really bad. pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You kind of have to get creative sometimes. On defense, it's great. On attack, not so much. Keep her alive. Oh, this is so me. That is so me. That is so me on Ana. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sure your Mercy's flaming you in chat right now.
I've got you.
Yeah, so we swapped to Hog instead of Brian. It's fine. Ooh, I like this. Very nice rotation here from you. Very, 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 very nice. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. I mean, your team is definitely right there to capitalize. I don't think it quite connects, right? Like this aim doesn't look like your aim from King's Row. Like I don't know what's happening here, but we seem to be like really wild with it. Like lots and lots of flicks, which you know is fine. If that's your aiming style, it's not what I prefer, and I don't think it's the best aiming style to have. But this seems really chaotic, and we didn't really take the time to line this up on the tank here. So you miss by, how far is it? It's not that far. I mean, it was a pretty good try. I feel like it just goes right here, though. Yeah, it was really close. You know what? I'm not going to follow you for it. It was really close. It was really good intention. Really, really, really good intention there. Okay, setting up. Where do we want to be for poking walk up? We're probably not going to full cap this point without another team fight. Let's get set up into a position that we can keep our team in front of us as well as their team. There are a couple different ones. There's a risky one. There's less risky. I wouldn't hate it if you just swing all the way over here and play all the way back here. This is risky because if your team loses that space in front of you, then you're screwed forever and you will die and live a horrible life. If they are able to hold it, then it's beautiful. You have everything you could ever possibly want to see. You're not going to get flanked. You're going to be able to do damage. You're going to be able to support your team. You're going to be able to hit some clutch nades, some good sleeps. Like it'd be perfect. So that's one option. More creative option is come over here, but your Mercy and your Echo are already over here, so I don't think it's really necessary. But you definitely could take advantage of this nice long angle for Ana to be a little bit more aggressive as you poke the walk up as their team is coming back. Like nobody on your team really needs pocket right now or any sort of support from you, so just go be aggressive, go get some damage in. So I wouldn't mind if you were to come over here sometimes, probably not with your Mercy Echo over here, but it could still work. Or you could just continue the rotation up here and play height, just be a little bit more aggressive. And those are pretty much your options. You could continue the rotation and play over here, but not really a need, I wouldn't say. Not really need. I just don't want to see you on cart here, right? Like, go somewhere, get staged, get set up, be a contributor to the upcoming fight, to the walk up, you know, like get some stuff done here.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
Okay, so we wasted a little bit of time, and I think we're a little too close. It's fine. Wow. Holy, they want him dead. Really well done from you, though, to keep him up. You hit your abilities at pretty much the perfect moments. Like that was pretty picture perfect. You nanoed on crit to hit full heal him, basically. Well, almost, like 2/3 heal him. Then you got back to crit, and you immediately were ready with a nade, all the way back to 2/3 or whatever. I mean, it was beautiful. Like, if you had waited even half a second longer on either of these two things, this Hog would be dead. This is very good timing from you, very good anticipation. I'm fine with the sleep. It just, you know, he popped grip just as soon as you did it, so unlucky. Not to mention this guy has Discord. I mean, beautiful. Like,
heroes never die.
oh, what happened to him? Oh, he got hook cross math. That's crazy. Through the cart and everything. Wow, I would not be happy. Okay, anyways. Happy little accident. Oh, that's actually huge, massive. Just get out. Just get out. Look to. Oh wait, never mind. Your hog's up. Look to get further away though, is what I would say. We are still playing really, really close, and we're way out in the open. Like, you could just sit here, but I don't think that's going to give you a lot of value. If you want to pocket your tank for, you know, if that's what you want to do, then okay. But like, come back here. Like, get over here. Get over here. Like this is the angle you want to be at, and this is where we would have been if we had already staged and set up for the fight to begin with on walk up when their team was coming back to point. Like, this is just honest. Like, this is the best position for you to be. If you're not going to go for aggressive plays and not going to go for damage instead of just pocket or whatever, this is the place to be. It'll give you a little bit of a mix of both, but I think it'll support your team as much as you possibly can. You don't have to worry about your echo, hopefully, most of the time, right? Like, your Mercy should be playing with your echo. Like, this Mercy should not have to be on your tank. Now, she is, because she just rezzed them, right? So that's fine, whatever. But ideally, your Mercy wants to be with your echo 100% of the time, right? Now, where is your echo? Is your echo dead, probably, right? Yeah, your echo just died. And your Sim's in the back line. So this is, I guess, her best option right now. But this is not really where she probably wants to be. Okay, I'm just gonna show you what it would look like if you were on a different angle here. Okay, so before your tank got res, and I was telling you to run right now, and then I noticed your tank got res. I still want you to run. I still want you to come all the way over here. And I want you to be here and sit here and see what you see. Look at this. Look at all the value you could be getting. You're pocketing your tank that has Mercy pocket to begin with, who's also a hog, has his own heal, and is already like 90% HP. Like, this does not matter. What you're doing to this hog does not matter at all right now. It does not matter. So this entire time, what we could have been doing is shooting down range. Wow, there's a Soj. Wow, there's a Mercy. Wow, there's the Zen. Wow, there's an echo that just crossed the field of view for a second. If all else fails, hey, there's the tank. You know, the tank's right there. He's a big target. If I can't see anything else, you know, let's shoot the tank. You know, and we can... Oh, there's the Soj. There's the Soj. Oh, there's the tank. There's the Mercy. There's super jumping for absolutely no reason, because it didn't do anything for her. She didn't reposition. She just likes to fly because she's Mercy. And now we're sort of on that angle, and now we can see things, and we got the anti on the tank. But we're still a little bit far forward. Still a little bit far forward. No cover. Absolutely no cover. We're just playing out in the open. If for whatever reason this echo makes a play on you, you're screwed. Okay. Anyways, I think you see my point. You would have seen tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and had a much higher impact if we'd just been staged properly to begin with, or made this rotation to be back here afterwards. Ooh, nice sleep. I like that. I do like that. It sucks that nobody can really capitalize on it. I think maybe if your Mercy was paying attention, you and Mercy could kill this echo. But that's not obviously what's happening. Oh, she makes a nice play, actually. Ouch. You know what? She wouldn't have been able to do that if we were back here.
Sigma. This now.
Yeah. You've just been playing this entire point just a little bit too close. You're just within their effective range. You want to be out of that effective range, obviously. Good try. Okay. Where are we going to go? Yeah, sure. If your team's already pushing up and you have all this space, then yeah, that's fine. I would take TP. Yeah, maybe not if your Sim's not going to play on cart. And I guess it's your responsibility. I thought she was TPing just for you, so you could get up there. I mean, she didn't use it, but then you didn't, so I don't know. Okay. And kind of scary position. Just really, really close. And I understand, like, where else are you gonna go, right? Like, it's just awkward for Ana, right? This is hard. But you want to create as much distance as you possibly can. So why are we playing this far forward when we can be playing back here and up here and through the stairs and using crouch and over here and over there? Alternatively, what I would have recommended if blue team wasn't on the back foot and was ready to take a fight anywhere around this is I just wanted to see a rotation up here and you just sit up here. This would still be good as of right now. If you were here, it would still be good. Now, you definitely probably want to think about rotating. Preferably, your sim helps you out a little bit if she's thinking with her brain. But this would be a good position. And if they had taken any sort of fight along any of this part of this map, then you would have been in a really, really strong position. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much your only option, right? Like, you could go in through here if you're looking to play a little bit more aggressively. This give you an angle for a nade. That's fine. You could rotate all the way up here. This is definitely, I don't know, more of like a DPS angle though. And if you want to pocket your Echo up here, then you could. But obviously your Echo already has a Mercy pocket, which is how it should be. So again, I just don't really care about where this Echo is going and what she's doing because I just trust my Mercy. But you could come up here. I just don't really see a whole lot of value in doing so. So really, your two rotations would probably look like something between here and then swinging out here and swinging out here, and hope that your Echo and your Mercy are able to control that high ground and prevent people from getting up there, because there's just really not a whole lot you're going to be able to do. So yeah, just again, too close, and we got rocked for it. Like, why? There's no reason for us to get rocked there. Okay, we have Nano. Oh my gosh. I think I like the attempt. Was it just too early, this sleep?
Keep fighting.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
No, it was just too late. So you didn't quite catch her right as she finished. So she got a little bit too far away. Okay, yeah, it was a good attempt though. I respect it.
You're powered up. Get in there.
And I like that. Your Hog's walking forward, ready to engage. Absolutely. What perk do you have? You have the yep, speed boost. That's huge. Very, 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 very impactful. Your Hog's just gonna instantly be able to close all that distance. It's very valuable. We're just so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're just like in the middle of everything. And I know it's hard because this map just is built like that on attack. Oh, well. That's on him, for sure.
Gaining altitude.
Do not nade that right now, please. Thank you. Yep, I agree. Your tank left. You lost that space.
Duplicating signal.
Back to Rhine. Yeah, positionally, this is better from you. You're trying to keep your distance as much as you possibly can. I like this more than how we've seen you play in the past few minutes with just being on top of everybody.
I've got you in my
Oh, that's scary. Also very interesting. What is this Ana doing? This Ana's you. Yo, like, what is that? Good read from your Rhine. Very nice play from your Rhine there. Take that space away from the soldier. Frozone, if you're watching, that's exactly what you want to happen. If you were that soldier, force that Rhine engage on you. Now, I would have hated you if you had done what this soldier did, which is run back to his team here instead of deepen and look for a different angle and allow this Rhine to keep chasing you. Because this Rhine just gets to go right back and you get absolutely no value from doing this whatsoever. Besides getting the Rhine off of the cart, off of your supports, off of the squishies, off the back line, and all the way up here, because he has to clear this angle or otherwise your back line is dead. That is how I want, DPS players and you specifically as soldier to play, because the value that you would have gotten if you were this soldier is unrivaled. It is unrivaled versus this Rein just continuing to walk forward and swing on the Zen and swing on the Echo. Like if this Rein does that, this point is won. But he can't because you would have been in a really strong position. But I do hate the disengage from that soldier. That's horrible. All right, positioning. Too far forward. Let's take a look. Macro. What do we think? This is fine. This is not fine. Why are we pushing forward? Why are we walking forward unnecessarily? Why? Just stay here. Preferably, honestly, come back here. Just stay over here. So then you have this rotation available to you. You can just swing between the two angles. Swing between the two. This is totally fine. It gives you a little bit more vision, a little bit more opportunity, and more importantly, perhaps prevents an easier flank from them. If anybody on their team, like their soldier, was to decide to run through here and get back here, that's probably pretty bad for your team. Now, you would have to time it well. You can't just come back here right now without a death wish. But if there's an opportunity for him to do that, then at least you would have been here to potentially deter him or prevent him from doing so. Anyways, too far forward. We're taking too much damage. Now we're scared. Nice nade. And we die because of Echo, because we're too far forward. Okay, that's it. I mean, that's it. You get forced into this tiny little horrible position because you walk too far forward and now you don't want to get beamed by soldier, right? So we're stuck here now. And because we're stuck here, we're too close, and this is an easy pick for Echo. Like, easy pick. Not so easy for this Echo if you're still right here. Or over here. Or playing Mega and just swing and get the Mega and then are over here. You know, like, this Echo would not be able to do that to you. Sure, good try.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Well. Nice. Well, Mercy's gotten a couple reses on you to bail you out of your less than ideal positioning so far, so that's nice. Alright, once again we have Nano. They're on Ram. Once again, why are we here when I would have preferred you started here and rotate here? We're just way out in the open again. Or, alternatively, find a way up here, you know? Walk through this room, come up the stairs, sit up here. But this is just a death wish. It is, because if for whatever reason they push you, the Echo flies on you, the Ram walks on you, whatever, like, you're cooked. You don't have anything you can possibly do. You're just way out in the open. I mean, do I need to say it? I need to say it. We're forced out. We're forced on a rotation back. We're still in the open. We're still in the open because we weren't in an ideal position to begin with. We don't have cover. Now we're running back to the left because, I don't know, for whatever reason, you probably just want to kite angles from main so you don't take unnecessary damage from main, but this isn't super great. Like, man, you're just here. This entire time you've just been here. Okay, Ryan's charging out. Okay, I'm backing up. Ryan's charging out. Healing. Now I'm over here. You know, like... But because of our initial positioning, we make a bad disengage. And then we do cross main eventually. I don't know why we don't just come all the way over here. But that screws us. It makes us, like, because of our initial positioning, we aren't really sure what the disengage looks like. Right? Because we're up here and then, oh shoot, we gotta back up. Oh, okay, now where am I going? Do I go in here? Do I go around do I go over here? No, we have a game plan, and the game plan starts with having good positioning so that we know what our rotations are and what our disengage looks like. So just be here, rotate out, come over here if you have to, like your Mercy is. not ideal, but if your team is running back and pushing forward, then you can probably reasonably assume that you'd be safe to kite in here. You know, like we're just dying because we're out of position. And, you know, that's exactly what you said in your Discord message is, you know, your positioning wasn't super great. And this is 100% of the reason why you are dying.
60 seconds. I still have some fight in me.
Love it. Love it. Yep, sure.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Did he miss? What? Okay. Interesting. What is he aiming at? I'm fine with him just solo shattering tank here. Like that, if he hits that, that tank is screwed. Okay, whatever. Oh, nice anti. Very, very high value anti there. Oh, good try. And the tank is dead. Good job. Too close. Too close. Too close. Too close. We're losing the plot. We're forgetting where we want to play Ana when the fight gets messy, when the fight gets chaotic. This is okay. I would prefer to see you now rotate behind the cart and look to make a rotation back here. It was okay here because all of the space had been cleared by your tank charging in. Like, look at blue team right there. All that space is completely gone. It's completely free. So it's temporarily safe. It's not the ideal position, but you have been bought some time to make a rotation for free. So the rotation would look like, come up here, probably hide behind cart to kite as much as you can in case they look at you, and back into the room, and then from there, whatever. Or if you want to play a little bit more aggressively, run up, come over here, look through window, try to make some plays with the rest of your team that's pushed up, right? Like you could do that too. It'd be very close, but it would make a lot of sense because your entire team is engaging and your Rhine is up and whatever. It seems like you guys have a ton of momentum here. It seems like you are going to win the fight or really need to win the fight. So if you want to play aggressively, I wouldn't hate it. I would still be angry about your positioning a little bit, but it would make sense, you know? But now it's like, what are we doing? We're so close and so out in the open. We're so close and so out in the open.
Reinhardt.
It's Mercy. Not shooting you at all, by the way. Not shooting you at all. Oh, there we go. Finally, pulls out the Glock. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Backing up. Why are we walking forward while this Rhine is charging? Watch what we do here. I'm fine if you play the steps. This is where I want you to sit right now. Given the state of the fight, if we're going to walk forward and not come back here, sure, sit right here, sit steps. But then why are we walking forward? Why are we walking forward here? Now we are next to no cover. I mean, our cart, I guess. But more importantly, what is this preventing now? This is preventing a very critical key rotation from you, which is to just sit on the steps and rotate through here. Just sit on the steps, help your Rhine with that, which you did. Okay, now that's taken care of. Now we rotate, we open up the angle, we swing, we have opportunities, but we don't. We push forward. And because we push forward, now we're just kind of like, I don't know, stuck and don't see anything whatsoever. Like, do we want to be here? Probably not. Probably not, right? Like, what do we see? Nothing.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Nothing. And our tank breaks LOS, so who cares about our tank? And we're trying to shoot a Mercy that's flying all the way above us. I don't like that nade. I don't like that nade at all. Just be here. Just be here. And then if Mercy flies in and pushes you, okay, then walk out. You know, walk out if you need to. And then walk right back in. But realistically, we're not going to help our Rhine. Maybe if he comes back out, or if you want to swing this way. I don't think that's worth it, particularly. I don't think that's worth it at all. I think Ryan is just going to do whatever Ryan wants to do and doesn't particularly care about getting the support right now. At least he's got Mercy with him. You took 50 damage and we used nade. It's a little bit of a waste. Yo. Ha! Nice. Okay. Very good. Hey, he hits that one. Let's go. So close. We are so close. And I get it, right? You want to stay on the cart because it's overtime. But we're so close. We're so close to everything. We're so close to everything. Just be back here. Just be back here. Trust your team. Trust your team. Like, you almost just died to Echo because she got a bunch of stickies on you. And the only reason you don't is because your Ryan and your Mercy are right there. But, like, why? Why even put yourself in that situation when you can be right here? Do everything you were just doing from right back here. You are playing Ana like you play Mizuki. We are playing way too close. Way too close. A lot. Okay. Let's keep going.
Thanks.
Let's increase our defenses against the payload.
Yep, this is pretty decent starting position. Definitely don't hate this. Sure. I just make an early rotation here as of like right now. We need to rotate, which you do, so good job. Continue to back up. There's a spot that I really like to play on Ana. That would be here. Start on the high ground. You sit over here. You can see pretty much everything you can possibly ever want to see. And then you can make rotations around, so you can swing that way. I apologize, I had to sneeze. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, you can sit here and poke through this, and you can make the rotations out here, and you still have height, and you can look through here. You know, you just play the high ground. You rotate across the different positions on high ground. Alternatively, you could play. Where's the stairs? Where's the stairs? Oh, there's the stairs. Duh. Hello. You could play stairs, and then be ready to back up as well. So I think these are pretty strong starting positions for Mana. Where you are right now is okay for the very first part of the fight, but when that cart rounds the corner and blue team starts pushing forward, we want to be rotating it into a completely separate position than being out on the floor in the open, right? Like, this doesn't feel good. We don't want to be here. We want to be playing cover, range, and get some angles as well. Well, this is just, again, just really close. Why? For what reason? Like, if this Echo comes up here and sees you sitting right there, she's going to do what she's already done like 5,000 times this game, which is fly on you, sticky you, probably rotate up here. As that happens, beam you, you're dead, and then she's in a nice position and set up well for the next fight. Like, this is just, you're just tempting fate, truly. That's not good.
Hush now.
Nice. Why? Why would we hook that ever in a million years? Why? Okay.
Hush now.
Close, right? Still very, very close. And at least we're backing up here, but we don't keep going. And now we walk forward into a Sigma. And now our positioning sucks, and we're gonna die. It just doesn't feel good. Like, what is your rotation? What is your disengage from this point? This card is way too close. You don't have options. Blue team is way too close. This is horrible. This feels horrible. This feels horrible. You're not horrible. Let me clarify. I'm not calling you horrible. I'm just saying this situation feels horrible. Oh, you get bailed out by Rez, and we're dead. Lovely Mercy Rez. We love it. We love it. Yeah, that's big value Rez. Huge.
I've got you. Reloading. Covering you.
This rotation that we're making right here, horribly risky. We're crossing through main for no reason. Just come back here, rotate back here, rotate through here. Like, you could have just gotten beamed by soldier here. You kind of did, but he was missing 90% of his shots. Wow, that's a nice hook. Uh-oh. Too close, right? Always too close. Too close, too close, too close, too close. So, fine. Why are we walking forward? Why are we walking forward? Why are we walking forward? Why are we crossing through main? Why are we closing the distance on them when we can now walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back? We're over here. We're over here. Running parallel with our hog. Probably would get sleep forced on the Sigma at some point if he's paying attention. But at least you would have that in your toolkit to do so. Running. And maybe the end result is the same. I don't know. Probably not, though. You probably get enough attention. But it's just too late. Like, I don't know. So we're too close. We're rotating too late. I think, actually, if we go back... I don't... Is there a better position that you could have been in to start here? No. No, I don't think so. Not that I'm immediately seeing. The only other possible place you could have gone would have been height, and I don't particularly think that would have been super great for you. Because you would just close distance on their echo. Yeah. No, I think your starting position was probably the best it could be, besides maybe being back here and then rotating early. Otherwise, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there was really any other place to be.
Let's stop that payload from getting any further.
Don't say. I see you. You're powered up. Get in there. I won't let you fall.
Nice.
I've got you.
Okay, where's our rotation? Where do we see a lot of... where do we get a lot of value? Where do we see a lot of the map? Where do we keep all of our team and their team in front of us? Right here isn't horrible. You could have, during this entire time, been a little risky. Probably just to get a nade off, honestly, and then you probably would have disengaged after that. Back here, when you have all this pressure forward... Excuse me. When everybody's walking forward here, and we're just heal botting, this is your opportunity to walk up while blue team is still respawning and coming back, right? Then we can play up here, we can afford to play up here. We have a little bit of time, we can potentially make something happen. Still have vision on our hog. Poke walk up a little bit. Maybe land a nice nade somewhere. Like, imagine imagine if you'd been here to hit this nade when you see those echo stickies fly out on the soldier. Now, this probably would have been a little too close at this point. I wouldn't recommend you were to be here right now. But, you know, if you were, then would have had some opportunities there. Okay.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Road call.
Ooh, nice nade. Very nice. Good try. I think your rotations there were pretty good. I think those were pretty good. I think you're dead. Ooh.
Nano boost almost ready.
fine. Nano your Echo. Good
Get in
job.
there.
Nice sleep. It's very critical you hit that. Yeah, I see what you mean by misinput. I see what you mean by misinput. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I won't flame you. Yeah, I don't even know how you shot her here, to be honest.
Getting drowsy.
Oh, I guess I see how you shot her. It just doesn't look like you should because your crosshair is right, like leagues above her. Yeah, unfortunate. Really nice sleep. It was very critical that you hit this. I feel like your team should still clutch this out. Okay, well, not if your sim just takes 1,000 unnecessary damage.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
That's unfortunate. Really nice play from their Echo, honestly. Don't love how we're walking forward. Like, yeah, I know it's overtime. I know you want to stall the cart. But what are you going to do up here? Just stay back. Let your team do what they can, right? Let your team do what they can. At least to get out alive, but it is what it is. Alright, let's keep going.
One.
Escort.
Ready to go. Teleporter taking shape.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
What was the delay? What took it so long to do something there?
Stop the pain.
I don't know. I feel like we're just AFK there for a little bit. Or like eyes glazed over for a quick second there or something. I don't know.
30 seconds.
We're low on time. Let's try something.
Yeah, I don't love the nade. But your nades have been a lot better, I think, for the most part,
Payload mobilized.
this game.
I've got you.
10 seconds.
Very nice. That was high value. That was huge, actually. Stop walking forward. And now we're here.
Overtime. The payload.
Okay, and now we start on this rotation. And now we're here. And we're still here, and we're still here, and we're still here because we don't need to be anywhere else. And we're here, and we're here, and we're shooting the Echo, and we're shooting the Soldier. And we're clearing that height for our team so that our Echo doesn't have to do it all by herself. And we're able to support our Echo. Good job playing on the steps this time, though. I like if we're going to be super far forward and pushed up, you are at least now playing a little bit more safely.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
And now we start on the rotation. Now we're probably playing bridge. And we're rotating. Yeah, anyways, just opening your eyes to a different rotation option there instead of playing in front of their entire team like this.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Dang. Actually so clutch. But what's the problem here? Why are we up here when we should be here? You know? If that shatter hits, you're fine when you're here. Your Rhine makes a very nice block, saves your life, but we shouldn't be here to begin with.
You're powered up. Get in there.
We're just so far forward. Like, we're dying because we're just so far forward. Like, for what? For what? Your angles suck. Your positioning sucks there. Like, it feels so bad. Like, we can do everything from right here. But it's so chaotic and so messy because you just want to frontline this.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Signal.
Lucio. Okay, well, this isn't a Lucio VOD, so. Okay.
Get it and feed. Negative.
Payload's advancing. Let's stop it.
Taking care of you.
Okay, once again, fine with you starting here, but we need to make a rotation early to a much better position so that we're not caught out in the open when the cart, like, rounds the corner. I'm still fine with you being here. Your tank is holding that corner pretty well, holding that forward space. I'm fine with this so far. Your Echo is doing a very nice job of marking their Echo.
I'll keep you up.
That's unfortunate. Not on you, I wouldn't say. I do like the rotation, by the way. I do like the rotation. I didn't even think about it because I wasn't thinking about how out of position you are, and therefore nothing alerted me in my brain, but this is correct. Good job. Your tank is backing up, you're losing that space, the cart's moving forward, blue team's coming forward. Where do we want to be? Next spot, next cover, next, you know, we need to be ready to continue to disengage, but rotate to the next best angle. Yes, if we're going to play low ground, this is correct. Good job. You switch sides of the map in time, early, enough to see everything that's still happening, enough to get a lot of vision. You're still far away. Ooh, do you die here? You do. That's sad. Only problem is why are we here, or why are we there and not here? You know, that's it. And you die for it, because this Echo hits every single sticky on you, and then, well, not every single one, but 3 of them, and then you walk into the other 3, so, you know, valid. Otherwise, much better rotation from you. Much, 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 much better. I don't know what we're, like, was your idea to maybe either go play this room for a little bit, hoping your tank push up, or maybe rotate back up here? I don't, like, why did we... I'm assuming that's what you were thinking, because I can't really think of any other reason you would ever make a play like this.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Like, this is like, this is like a silver play. Without intention. So I'm assuming you had some intention to go make a play of your own, but then your tank didn't do what you expected your tank to do, and so then you got forced out. So yeah, I mean, I think that's fine.
Need to reload. I've got you.
Now go get it.
Eesh.
Get them off the payload. Stand up straight.
Back up, back up, back up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They are just steamrolling. Holy. I think it's cooked. I think it's done. Okay. Let's have a full team fight. Nobody get pre-fighted, please. That's too early. But I know you want to encourage him to move in there. I know you just wanted to encourage him to move in. And I like it. I like that it's first. I just think it's too early.
You're powered up.
Because what
Get
is he
in there.
next to? Like, at least you have the speed boost, right? So you can close distance a lot easier. But I would have preferred, I don't know, maybe you think that this Ryan's just going to sit there and hold that corner and not do anything if you don't nano him here.
This.
So you definitely encourage him to get aggro here. It's, I mean, that's good, like, but that's what he should be doing, and then you should nano him as he's being aggro. So I don't know, maybe you're just encouraging him. But then, once again, we're just holding W into their team,
Approaching its destination.
and we should die, and we do die. But why not just stay here? Okay, nano is out. Okay, now we start making a rotation, you know, like boom, and now we're walking up here, and then maybe the same thing still happens with Echo. I don't know, but at least you would have seen her, right? Because now we're not here. Then we would be like over here and would have been, oh hey, there's Echo, you know, like we're just walking forward into open space, playing really close to their team.
This is not the end.
I'm on fire.
Stay here. Okay. We'll go upstairs.
Stand up straight.
We need to be up here again. Please make this rotation back up here right now. Please, 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 please come up here. Please, 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 please get up there. Please. Nice shot. Really love your sim turret there, actually. That's so good. We are out of position so badly. What kind of value are we adding to this fight? We're out in the open. Everything's chaotic. Everything's scary. We can't see anything without swinging our mouse around wildly. We don't know if anybody's coming over here. We don't know if anybody's going to be showing up over here. Our tunnel vision is focused forward main on our tank. We can't see anything though. There's so many obstacles. Just be here. Just be here. Just be here. And you can just sit and vibe and sip on your iced tea and relax versus everything that's happening here. Everything's so chaotic and scrambled, and you have to look every which way under the sun and swing your mouse around because you just, it's so hard to see what you need to see. Thank God your sim uses wall there, because you're cooked if she doesn't. Okay, aggressive, yes. Move up, push up, go on height, go on height. Your tank needs to be holding much closer. At least your Kyrie is going on height here. We need to be up here, we need to be poking walk up. We need to not let them get any of this space for free. We need to make this hard for them. They have one final push. They need to do it quickly. They need to go, they need to go, they need to go. So any pressure you can add to that and force abilities from them or get picks even if you possibly can matters a lot. Be up here now. We need to be set up for this. We need to be set up for that. This is just way too much free space. Way too much free space. They get to walk forward without any trouble at all. This Echo just gets to fly to high ground for free. None of their team takes any damage whatsoever except for Sigma, and the only resource they've had to use is grip and a little bit of his shield. And by the time they round this corner, they're going to get grip back. You know, when they need this again around this corner, grip. You know, so like nothing, like your team just gave them all the time and space in the world to make this fight even. There's no advantage on either side here. Well, honestly, blue team has advantage because of their positioning and high ground control, as long if your Echo is forced out. But in terms of resource advantage, nobody has an advantage because you didn't do anything and they didn't do anything to you, right? But no key abilities came out, nothing happened. They just got to walk forward and take all that space leading up to this cart for absolutely free. And that's horrible. Like you could have, and probably should have, won the game before they even get to this point to recontest cart.
This is not
Oh, hit it. That's sick. Good job. Really good patience. Really good patience. You waited for an opportunity
We'll cut the
to hit this when his movement was predictable and it was an easier shot. It's still not easy because he's flying around. But look at this. Boom. Slowing down because he's finishing his, like, animation.
Gnome.
And just solid patience from you there. Oh, that's so important. Oh no, we're moving way too much. Uh-oh, and we're dead. Please. Dang. Okay, well, first problem was not poking walk up and not playing aggressively to prevent the blue team from just walking across the entire map for free. When this is incredibly stacked for defenders, by the way. This is incredibly stacked for defenders. Incredibly hard to push through. So that's one major mistake. And then this is like mostly okay, but what's your disengage, right? What's your disengage? The answer is you don't really have one. So at some point, again, would have just preferred to have seen you up here. I'm just not really sure where that point would have been because our team completely botched how we're supposed to have played this fight to begin with. So I don't really know when your opportunity would have been to be here. I guess the opportunity is if you're not going to go poke walk up and sit up there, then you just start here and you just wait and you just, you know, pick roses for fun for like 20 seconds until they round the corner. Because this just isn't like, it's just not super great. Like you're able to hold this position just as long as your team is able to hold in front of you. This is pretty decent distance. It's pretty decent distance. Maybe your only other thing is probably playing in here, right? But like, I don't know. I just think that it's hard to say because your entire team played so horribly leading up to this fight that I just don't know. I just really don't know. Yeah, like objectively, obviously, just being here right now, but like, it's moot. It's a moot point. It just doesn't matter. Please back up, Ryan. Please give them space. Give them space, Ryan. Hello, what are we doing? The car still has plenty of distance to go. Just play the corner. Hello.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
You win, they see 9. I think that's what just happened. Dang, okay. Philip, my man. Much better ability usage. Much better ability usage. I didn't see really a whole lot of just wasted nades. Like maybe 1, maybe 2. I don't know. I think I only really saw 1. Everything else, great. Good sleeps. Good sleep intentions. Yeah, definitely some solid improvement there. Huge backtrack. Huge regression positionally from what we saw from you on King's Row. Maybe it's your unfamiliarity with the map. I don't know. But like we're frontlining Ana a lot. We're frontlining Ana. We definitely want to be playing further away and around cover. Like those are like the 2 biggest things. That's it. Like further away and around cover. But a lot of the time we're close and in the open, which is not what I expected because you didn't do that at all, really, from my recollection on King's Row. So it makes me think that you just aren't really super familiar with the rotations on Rialto and the strong positions for Ana, which is fine. That's what I'm here for. And hopefully, you know, I gave you some ideas of what you can start to look for and play around. But otherwise, I think you were pretty solid, pretty nice nanos. As I said, good ability usage. Pretty decent mix of damage and healing when appropriate. You just weren't really in the best possible positions to get the best balance of that. So a lot of the time, like I imagine if we were to look at the scoreboard, your healing is going to be 4 or 5 times your damage, if I had to guess, which is fine, but you probably could have had a little bit more impact with damage. just by playing a little bit better position. In fact, I'm curious how much damage did we do? This was Rialto. I assume it's this one.
Ready for battle.
It sure is. Watch me be horribly, horribly wrong, right? I was not. Yeah, that's definitely 4 times the damage. 4 times the healing than the damage. Okay. Yeah, holy. Like, yeah. Yeah, this just comes from position. Like, that's all it is if you just embed in better positions, you would have had a lot more opportunity to get a lot more damage in there and be a lot more impactful that way. Like, look at their Zen. Their Zen is sick. Their Zen went crazy. Not that you are a Zen as an Ana. Of course you aren't. You have a different set of responsibilities. But this is a little bit low, statistically speaking, for Ana. And it's just because of your positioning. That's all. So anyways, good stuff though, Philip. Hopefully I gave you some ideas on how to play Rialto, because as I said, I'm assuming that's just your struggle is with Rialto in particular. But if it's not, continue focusing on maximizing the distance that you possibly can while keeping like as much information in front of you as you possibly can. I don't want you to play in spawn while your team is over here, right? Like, sure, okay, I'm maximizing distance. Okay, well, you can't see anything, obviously, right? Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying put yourself in the best possible position to create as much distance while seeing as much as you possibly can. So instead of being here, okay, well, why aren't we back here? Or why aren't we up here? You know, like stuff like that, where you see more information, create more distance, and hold a significantly stronger position. That's just what makes this position stronger. It's because you see more, and you're further away, and you play within her effective range. That's why it's just a better position for you. So look for opportunities to do that, no matter which map you're playing, obviously. And yeah, that's I think that's all I got for you. But thank you again for submitting the VOD and shoot me another one. I'd love to see another one in a week or so after you have done some practicing with positioning. But good stuff, and I'll see you later. All right, peace.